Okay, we are live, I think. Yep, there we go. I just saw Twitch go live at least. So, let me pop out the chat on YouTube. Bam. Congrats, Anime, on getting first. Debates was not first, unfortunately. What's up, everyone? Alright, so it's been a few days, and I know people have been asking, like, so when are you gonna lock in and finally design the games? So we're gonna work on that today. The hope, I'm thinking, I haven't been able to get this game to really work very well. So I think the move for now is just going to be to go work on the other games, and this is the third game, so we can at least do the first and second game, make sure those guys are working well, and then we can probably just skip over that and design other stuff. Is this Squid Game? Yes. This is my design world. I'm not actually doing it today, if that's what you meant. Let's go over to here. What the heck is green screen world? That's where I film some green screen stuff. I have some, I have like some big green boxes that I can film in front of, so that I don't have any background. Because I have a texture pack that, where is it? Texture pack right here, that makes all the concretes perfectly colored. So if I put myself in front of this, I can then just key out the background. You have a double monitor setup now? Oh, dub. So that's what the green screen is for. What kind of phone do I have? I have an iPhone 12. 12 Pro, I want to say. I'm about to get the iPhone 17, though, in like a week. Oh, I need to I might have made a schematic of this. You know what? Let me check. I need to remember to turn this machine off, because if I leave while it's on, it just, all the redstone breaks, and it's annoying. Let's see if I made a schematic of it. Bouncy Castle V5. This is a huge game. This is by far the biggest game that I've built for any of them. You know, let me put it. Let me just make sure. Why is this even running, bro? What are you doing? The lever over there is not flipped on. Weird. I cleaned out the bottom of my mouse pad, so my mouse pad no longer slides everywhere. Oh, dub. Hold on. Is this... Okay. So this should be... The parts shouldn't be moving anymore, and now we're basically going to paste this, or not paste it, but just check if it's the same. Because I'm not sure when the last time I made a schematic of this was. I haven't worked on game 1 in a while. This is game 1, for those of you that don't know. If you haven't been to that many of the design streams. This is game 1. It is a giant bouncy castle of death, and they need to not die, basically. It's fairly simple. Oh, I didn't even realize there are a ton of villagers over here. Okay, this is stopped. Good. How are you? I'm doing pretty well, Disco Fruit Guy. Alright, kill at E-type equals villager. 295 survived that, at least in this test. Okay. That's not too shabby. Today is the day Dashpum is doing Villager Game 3. No, that is not. You are not correct. Dude, it would be way more advertised if I was doing it today. I haven't even started building them. This is the design of Season 3, though. Yeah, this is I'm working on designing Season 3. Because it takes a lot of time to make them work well. Okay, I have pillagers here. Yeah, yeah, so I wonder if I should put a bell up here. I haven't tried that, but I definitely can. Or maybe I have tried it, but a while ago. I'm not really 100% sure. But my thinking is what you can get villagers to do, or you can get villagers to pathfind a bed, so it might be worthwhile. You know what, let me paste this first. There we go. Okay, that's now pasted, and all the blocks should be gone. Let's try adding this and a bell and see how it works. When is season 3, bro? Also, when is season 56? I think at the rate that I'm going, I will have been dead for like 50 years before I got to building Village Games season 56. Also, I think I would have killed myself before I build Village Games season 56. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I've been pretty transparent about this. This is almost certainly going to be the last season of Village Game I ever do, because I'm just not that into it anymore. It's not as much fun as when it was originally a thing, you know? Okay, I read that already. Yeah, I don't think Village Game is definitely not a thing that I am going to do for the rest of my YouTube career. I have other videos that I want to make, you know? At E type no. Effect give at E type equals villager glowing for 1 second so that I can just count. Are you still having fun now, or are you predicting that in the future you're not going to have fun if you're doing season 4? I am having not that much fun now, to be honest with you. I already kind of don't want to do season 3, but I've already done so much for it. It's honestly just Crossy Road. I want Crossy Road so bad. I think it's such a fun game concept, and it is just so not working. It just refuses to work correctly, which makes me really depressed. Not like actually depressed, but like makes me really upset that I just cannot get Crossy Road to work decently. And I spent all this time designing it and designing like the moving logs, but I'm just gonna have to like get rid of them entirely if I want the villagers to not all die. So it kind of sucks. You should do a survival stream instead? No. Make a Discord role for people who are in the Hall of Fame? Perhaps. Okay, alright, let me check what my render distance is at. There we go, I need to turn my sim distance way up. Okay, so if I start this machine, I don't actually know, none of these have arrows in them. Alright, I need to refill these with arrows then. Listen, you peaked with season 2 mostly because I won. Yeah, fair. I honestly, yeah, I just have other videos that I would rather work on, but I've already done so much on this one, and this is also probably the one that my fans want to see most. So it's like, I'm gonna finish this one. The plan is I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm never going to do Village Game again. Especially, I think, thank God, Netflix has ended the Squid Game series. I mean, obviously there's gonna be American Squid Game, but we all know that that's gonna suck ass. So I don't think that, I'm like definitely not gonna do American Squid Game with villagers. It wouldn't even matter either, because villagers are the same. There's no language barrier. Like, the one thing that like could make American Squid Game interesting is like the fact that it's going from people with, it's like 2 different types of culture, you know? Americans have vastly different cultures from people in South Korea. So like that might make it interesting, but like villagers are just all the same. So it would just be me doing the same video idea for a 4th time. And every time I do it, it's harder and harder because coming up with new game ideas is harder and harder, you know? My biggest regret with Village Game was that I did 6 games for the second season. What I should have done is I should have just done 3 games for the second season and then 3 games for the third season, and then it would have mirrored the show pretty closely, and it would have also been a lot easier on my part. All right, these guys should be good to go then. I'm gonna actually kill these villagers really quickly and make a schematic of this. I'm gonna get rid of the, no, you know what, whatever. Let me make a schematic of this. Is this season 3 games? Yeah, this is the first game of season 3 right here. I am going to, oh, I already have a block there, okay. I'm gonna make a schematic of this. I've been having most difficulty with one game in particular. Bless me. Or your band. Chat, I keep almost wearing the Dash Pump merch on stream by accident because I've been wearing it just like because I love it. But I like, since it's not out yet, I'm trying to not wear it until I can actually like announce it. But I keep almost forgetting that I'm wearing it and wearing it on stream. When's it releasing? Hopefully like a week or 2, maybe like 2 weeks at most is the hope. I should be getting the second sample like in a few days. And once I get the second sample, that will be when we can launch, assuming that the second sample is good. The designs are amazing. I love them. Or well, there's only one design, but it's a design on the front and the back, and they're both amazing, and I love them. And it's gonna be great. I'll 100% be buying it. Good. I look forward to your money. But I'm just excited to have merch out. Like, I know realistically, I am well aware that very possibly I will have not that many people buy it because like I have a lot of shorts viewers, but I just think it'll be cool to have merch out and I can wear it and like it looks really cool. So it's not going to be like, it's not like cringe Minecraft merch. Chat, would you buy my merch if I sold this? Hold on, let me pull it up. Minecraft adult shirt. All right, chat. This is the merch. I'm giving you a sneak peek. This is the merch. Are you buying it? It's more of a collector's item than me, rather than merch. Smash next question. All right, cool. I'm glad everyone's buying my merch if it looks like that. People are gonna see the real design and be like, oh, you said that it was, I thought you told me it was the creeper. I don't want that. I don't want this really cool merch featuring a special guest. I mean, you guys all know who it is. It's featuring Chula. Saying a special guest doesn't, like, it obviously means Chula. It couldn't mean anyone other than Chula. Chula is featured prominently on the merch and it's beautiful. One, two, three. All right, there we go. We have 456. Let's see how many of these survive the first game. Oh, we don't have beds right now. Oh wait, we do have beds. And we have a bell. I don't know why this bell, I feel like I should just put it on this side. Dash peaked in season 1 because he killed my villager unrightfully in season 2. How did I kill your villager in season 2? What did I do? Is it just the lightning? Because the lightning killed a lot of people's villager, man. Not just yours. All right. Villagers should be getting released. There we go. All right, some of them get bounced. This game is all about fall damage. Most of them die due to fall damage. Why is the clock on this so slow? What? Okay, I have to fix that, I guess. I don't know why that's not working. These slime blocks are... Oh, actually, no. I think it might just be... The MSPT is struggling with 456 villagers all moving. It just doesn't like this. And then they have to cross this without getting hit off. Oh, our first one has died. It's gonna be so fun seeing the actual usernames and stuff. Then they have to cross this. There are a bunch of flying machines that will potentially knock them off, and they're trying to get to these composters. But some of them might be bad. Oh, the lag is getting better as more and more of them die. Good. That's actually what I want. The further we get into the games, the less horrendously laggy it is. Okay, so there are now bells up here. I'm not sure how that's going to impact things. It might make them walk up faster, because this part of the game is usually very prolonged, and it's kind of bad, because they just take so long to climb up the hill, because they just, like, stand there. They just, like, kind of stand down here. And so, if possible, or if the bell gets them to go up higher, that would be lovely. Where are you going? You were so close to the top! And then this is just a slide, and once they get up to the top of this, they've won. If the merch has Chula, I bought it yesterday. Dub. Is this a practice? Yeah, this is testing to find out basically how many villagers survive and how many die. There will also most likely be a time limit of some sort, so the villagers can't just all stand there forever. I need to figure out some stuff, like, I need to figure out why the villagers are not moving, you know, but they take their time. This game might be kind of long just because the villagers are stupid and take forever. Does the merch have me? The merch could have you in it if you buy it. Alterling demands the merch has him. Well, it doesn't. Unless he buys it and wears it. I love watching this happen. They just get, the ones that jump on the slime just get launched back down, and they have to walk very carefully. It actually does look like the bell is compelling a lot of them to come up the hill a lot faster, which is good. I like that, because I don't want this game to take 2 hours, you know? Let me just go ahead and... I suppose I can do this to save arrows. I will have to remember to turn that back on. These guys are just chilling here. Have you determined the prices yet? I think so, but I will let you know once it drops. Because it's YouTuber merch and like I don't have the ability to do like economies of scale. Like I can't sell the shirts for like $15 as much as I would love to, because then we would be losing money. But in my opinion, based on how much I buy clothes for, it's pretty reasonably priced. It's on the, I think it's fine. I think it's good. I have actually been very much pushing, I'm working with a company. I've been repeatedly telling them, like, we gotta make it cheaper, you know, so. Hopefully you guys will agree with that, but worst case, you know, maybe discounts are possible and such. Anything under 50 CAD is fine. Is this for a t-shirt or for a sweatshirt? Because 50 CAD for, I don't remember. Let's see. What is 50 CAD to US dollars? Oh, 50 CAD is $35. Okay, I don't know why. I thought Canadian dollars were worth more. And I was thinking, like, that's a crazy amount of money, because in my mind that was like $75. Are villagers that smart? I mean, they're not very smart, but they're smart enough that some of them make it. Almost 300 of them have made it. Oh, this guy's done for. Oh no. He has to get out. Oh, he didn't get out. In red light, green light, you pushed my villager off. Was your villager the one that wasn't moving though? That doesn't seem like my fault. If your villager isn't moving, then I'm within my rights to push him off. Our currency is shiny and colorful. Dub. Gonna go up the hill. They're just chilling. I wonder if adding more bells would help. I'm not sure, to be honest. How long is this? I don't even know. How wide is this? It's 35 blocks long, so that's an odd number, meaning I could actually put one exactly in the center. So what's the middle of 35? 17 would be 34. So this block here is the exact middle. So if I put that there, will that draw them up? I wonder if I need another one. Maybe because this might be out of their reach. So 35, and then from here to here is 18. Or, well, I guess this would be 16. Should I just put... Maybe I'll just put them all over the walls. Bless me or your band. Boop, 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 boop. A lot of bells. Let's see. Are you good now? Are you gonna come? Pause. Where are you trying to go to? Where are you pathfinding? All right, I'm assuming that this guy's gonna die. Oh, he landed! Oh my gosh. Look at him go. Oh, he might die here. Wait. Oh! Oh, but he landed. He landed on the... Oh, but he took some damage. Another one made it. We have 316 made it. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, and he's gonna make it. Oh no, but he changed his path. Oh, he's good, okay. Why are they all hunched in this corner? That's interesting. My villager wasn't moving during red light, green light, and you killed him. Yeah, that's what happens. The villagers have to play the game. If they refuse to play the game, they die. That's part of the rules. Look at this guy, he's following me. I don't know why they do this, but sometimes they just start following you. All right, so we got 316 villagers who made it through that. Oh, wait, this guy's still here. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I do need to fix this, though. This is acting weird for some reason. I said red light, not red light, green light. Wait, what are you talking about? My villager wasn't moving during red light and you killed him. Wait. I don't remember that at all. The way red light, green light worked in the second game... The way red light, green light worked in the second game was just based off of if they jumped during red light or green light. So, I don't understand. Did you use World Edit to build that? I did, but I will be building it in survival. I actually don't think it's gonna take that long, to be honest, because it's mostly, if I have my auto clicker enabled, it's mostly just building lots of the same block. that's the one good thing. It's not a super it's not like a super detailed build, but like that's the style that I was going for. And so because it's not super detailed, it won't be like obscenely difficult to build. Is it supposed to be a bouncy castle? Yeah. I think it looks like a bouncy castle. And that's why it's full of slime blocks and stuff that are bouncing the players. I need to, okay, so I need to fix this, which is annoying. I need to fix this and then make a new schematic. I don't know why these guys are being cringe. And then I just need to build these guys here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Did I accidentally touch that? No, I don't think I did. Boop, boop, boop. And then I need to do the same thing over on this side because somehow they got out of sync. Dash is exporting them? I'm exporting what? I don't remember red light, green light being a bouncy castle. That's because it's not a bouncy castle. Creative liberties are being taken because it's more fun that way, at least in my opinion. I already did red light, green light. Doing red light, green light again would just be stupid. I think red light, green light being done twice worked in the context of the show, but in the context of village game, it doesn't work. Like, the reason it worked in the show is because it gives Jihan the opportunity to try and save the other people who are playing. But in Minecraft, the villagers are just, like, even though Alterock's villager has played these games before, he's still gonna be just as much of an idiot as the rest of them, and will not know how to play the games, you know? Because he's a villager. So, point is, I'm making the games based on what I think would be cool, and I think Bouncy Castle is a fun game. It's not even really a game. It's just like, I don't know. Obstacle course is like a thing that you do as a kid. So it's good enough. 2 of them won. True. That is true. Don't forget that 2 of Alterock's villagers won, or he will get very upset with you and throw a hissy fit. Okay. Let me come over here then. I like that these guys should be reset. Oh, this guy's still here. All right, so we got 315 from that. I don't know what they're trying to pathfind to. It's so weird. Are they trying to pathfind to the beds? Like, why are they all crowding in this corner? I don't know. Whatever. Goodbye. What can a mod do? Mods can moderate the chat, make sure it's all going well and stuff. Oh, let me check. Okay, before I make the schematic, let me check if this part is working now. It should be. It should be on a reasonably fast clock. I'm not sure exactly I'm not sure how fast of a clock I was able to go, though. I can't remember. I think this is about as good as I can get, probably. But the good thing is now they're all in sync. So basically, the villagers are walking over, and once it comes down, villagers are walking over. And dang it, I'm sprinting, which made me just like completely walk over it. The villagers are walking over it, and they get launched into the air and take some fall damage. And that's like, it's one way that they're that they can take some damage. Say yes if your parents want you to be a doctor. My parents wanted me to do something good with my life, and instead I'm here. No. My parents are chill. Now that I make money, they're supportive of what I do. I mean, I can't really blame them too much for not being supportive of the dream of being a YouTuber. I mean, I do a little bit, but I'm not like, I can't be too critical on them not supporting my dream to be a YouTuber, because like realistically, what percent of YouTubers actually make it? It's like none. So like I don't like fully blame them. But you know, they weren't the hugest fan of me wanting to be a YouTuber. And that's why I'm in college. Fortunately, I was able to stop being a CS major, because that was actually what got me, man. CS was not my calling. All right, Bouncy Castle V7. Let's save this guy. When's the last time you talked to Null? Like a few days ago. What's up, Spade? I think your name is something Spade, but now your username is like a bunch of Spade the Knight, but now your username is a bunch of random characters. Are you gonna make Sky Squid Game? If I can get it to work, I do want to make Sky Squid Game. Or yeah, I do. Well, I'm gonna do Sky Musical Chairs is the goal. And it'll just be that if a villager doesn't get a chair, then they get knocked off. Okay, so I've made my schematic then, and that means I can, hold on, I'm gonna do, no, it doesn't matter. Okay. So I've made my schematic. In that case, let's run this game again, see how it works now that I've made a couple of changes. The changes are mostly minor, but you know, I still have to run the game and make sure it works. I should also time how long the game takes, because there's a possibility that I would love to not have to do, to be honest, but there is a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a possibility that I need to like make the whole game smaller physically so that it doesn't take as long for them to travel. That's basically one thing. Like, I don't want the game to take like 20 minutes of real life time, you know? I would say probably like 5-minute long game. No, I mean, maybe like 10 minutes is like the max that I would want a game to last. Although editing can make it less long, so like it is what it is. All right, let's start this. I'm gonna start the timer as soon as the trapdoors open, which is right now. Look at them all get launched up. I don't know, that's so fun. It looks cool, if you ask me. Villagers are cooked? Yeah. Alright, so these villagers make their way down here. The water pushes them to the next area. These have the potential to push them off. They are able to get back up, but not all of them are the smartest. A lot of them don't really seem to realize that ladders work, you know, that they can use the ladders. I think, you know, I wonder if I put a block on like the edge of here, would they then pathfind to it and go up? They might. Let's see, one of them is bound to get knocked off. Here we go. Nope. Evidently not. All right, well, oh my gosh, all of the lines, dude, are crazy. How many villagers do you expect to die in this game? Like 150 is probably about how many is about how many are probably gonna die. I think in like Squid Game, some in the first season, like half of them died in the first game, but it depends, you know. I'm fine with like 100 to 200 dying, because I just have to adapt the other games after it. The first game is the game where, like, if a bunch of them die, it's not as big of a deal because I can just make the other games easier to accommodate for that. How do you separate audio from a screen recording? It's just separated. I don't know exactly what you mean. Do you mean like how do you separate like a voice, like mic audio from like game audio? Because I don't know about a screen. I don't know how you would do that for a screen recording, but like in OBS you can set it up so that it does that. I really like this part of the game. It's very satisfying just watching the villagers try to climb up the hill and get knocked back down. We're at about 2.5 minutes so far. Maybe I'll let it go for 5 minutes and we'll see how many villagers have made it. I wonder if the distance from here to the composter is like about 48 blocks, so I wonder if the fact that the wall is there means they can't really see that. It might be a good idea to put like if I put water there, is there anywhere that they're gonna get stuck? I don't know, that might be fine. That might fix the problem of them getting stuck there. Yeah, that feels like it would fix the problem, at least somewhat. Make them go a little bit faster, I guess is the point. We're at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So it's definitely gonna take longer than 5 minutes because there are still like 200 villagers down here. Or maybe not 200, but there's still a lot of villagers going. And I don't think that I could let all of them die. I might be able to speed up the game in some way. I'm not entirely sure how. Although I suspect that change, adding the water there, should impact it. What's up, Booger? What's up, Cube Toast? We're at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We have 336 villagers alive. If we killed all of these, it would be like 200. So like that is too many. But I do think it would be wise to try and or I do think, oh, I guess this is kind of cheating. I shouldn't do that. We're at 5 minutes now. And there's still a lot of them down here. I'm fine with leaving like a few of them behind. I'm fine with leaving some of them behind, but I don't want to leave too many of them behind. You know what? Let's cap it here. And we'll see. And we'll see how many we have. I'm curious to see how many do we have if we kill all of these guys. Chemical warfare. Sorry guys, you didn't make it in time. Are there any villagers that are around here? Doesn't look like it. That's good. All right, so that is 275. I can work with 275. I do wonder, I would like more. The main issue is just them getting up the hill quickly enough. I'm not actually sure. It's like this is the main bottleneck. They just take forever to get up this hill because they get knocked back down repeatedly. It makes me think that what I think might be the move though is to make them both able to get up the hill faster and take damage more regularly. We get rid of, see how this one is mirrored? We get rid of that one so that when this one pushes, or maybe we get rid of this one. So when this one pushes, they fall and actually take damage instead of landing on slime blocks. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of my thinking. We could do a pattern that makes sure that every block is occupied. So like this block is occupied by a slime. These blocks are occupied. These blocks are occupied. These blocks are occupied. Then these are as well. These are. There's nothing in this block. There's something in this block, this block, this block. Nothing in this one, this. Nothing this one, this. So you can see kind of the goal is make sure that there are slime on every block, but make sure that we don't double up, because right now we have doubled. It's doubling up. What the hell happened here? That's weird. Just joined up. Nothing much. We're just working on village game. Okay, so we have this, and then we have these ones, and then we have these ones. So let's go ahead then and get rid. We're gonna add one to this row somewhere. This one has one that's, this row can be moved. And now this row is good. Let me go ahead and mark all the rows that are doubled up. Oh, actually so many of, oh, is it all the rows are doubled? Oh, it looks like almost every row is doubled. Some maybe are even tripled. All right, if that's the case that all of them are doubled, then I'm thinking maybe the move is maybe the problem is not that they're doubled, but it's that when this guy activates, it's gonna push me about this far onto this. So what I could do is if to double on when they're doubled up, I could just move this one back a row so that the villagers will actually get pushed like where I want them to, if that makes sense. Where it is. Oh, maybe this one's fine. I don't know. What's up, JJ? Maybe I just need to remove some of them to make it a bit faster for the villagers to get up the hill. I wish there's no unmovable stair block, is there? I wish there was, because I feel like the villagers could almost definitely get up a stair block faster than this, but there's no unmovable stair block because the honey blocks need to knock them down. I think I'm gonna put it back to the way it was because I kind of don't, yeah, I'm gonna put it back to the way it was. And then I'm just gonna remove some of them, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm thinking first, these ones are really close together. We can easily get rid of them. And that will make it slightly easier. It's not gonna make a large difference, but it will make a slight difference. I'm trying to place these facing the same direction because these are all the blocks on this staircase are facing north. And I just want to keep them facing north. And so then this row is covered. This row is still covered by those ones up there. This row is covered. This row is covered. But I could instead get rid of these ones up here. Make it a little bit easier for the villagers that are playing my death games. You know, I wonder how they test the Squid Games in the Squid Game universe. How do they test the games to make sure that not everyone's gonna die? I guess they're kind of fine with that, because everyone does die in Season 3, except for the baby. I'm just thinking like, how do you test the games to make sure that everyone doesn't die on, like, the second round? There's 2 netherwoods. I believe I set that answer so that you can answer either netherwoods. That's why it says what is one type of netherwood. You can answer either netherwood and it is a valid answer. Huh. That's interesting. They're all in a weird spot. Let me start this and just see how it goes. How did it do that? Ah! It was chunk loaded the whole time. So why did it break? What do you mean that these are off sync? How? It's gotta be because of this. It's gotta be that. It's so. I need to sync all of these ones up. Alright, so in that case, what we're gonna do. What was that scream? That's a scream of agony and frustration. Alright, 53. So what's half of 53? 26? And then the 27th block. This is gonna be like this, right? I'm gonna have to manually fix all of these. That's why that scream happened. Because it's really annoying to have to fix all of them, chat. I don't know if you guys realize that, but it's really annoying when I have to fix them. If you insult me, I'm gonna drink water. That's an odd threat. It also makes me think that you want me to insult you, which makes me think that you're being freaky, which makes me not want to insult you. I'm so confused. I just came back from a bath. Someone give me a rundown. Basically, the machine is getting out of sync, so some of the pistons are firing at different times, and I'm not 100% sure why, but I have a theory why, and it's annoying. But it's a fixable problem, but it's just an annoying problem. Alright, so these guys are now... This guy needs to go on 2 ticks, and then... Oh wait, no, it doesn't. This should be fine. You can see them all firing at the exact same time. Wait. I do need to manually fix these though, which is annoying. This is why I had that scream of agony, because this is so annoying and I have to do this like 20 times a minute, bro. Having to just fly and manually replace all of these when it shouldn't even be breaking in the first place. That's why it's annoying. I'm back, had to do some chores. Fair. Welcome back. Okay, so I just have to do this. They're not interacting with each other somehow, right? No. Okay, then I just have to wrap this wire to over here. And I just have to bring this wire to right here. That, and then I just have to do that. Okay. Make a poll for if mods should time out Challenger for his L take. What does Challenger's take? Grilled chicken or fried chicken? Fried chicken is better tasting, but grilled chicken is healthier. I feel like that's the there's no clear winner. It depends on what you prefer. If you're like really health conscious, then definitely get a grilled chicken. But if you want something that tastes really good, good fried chicken. This is facing west? Why is this one facing west? Oh, some of them are facing west, and that's gonna bother me, but it's fine. It's fine, chat. I'm just gonna deal with it because I wouldn't even really notice it. I mean, I'm noticing it now that I'm looking at it, but maybe I can use the /replace command to just replace all red terracotta with a red terracotta that's facing the same direction. I probably can do that. Fried chicken is nasty everywhere? What are you talking about, bro? What are you on about? Challenger just doesn't like fried chicken in general? That's crazy. Fried chicken is so good. I'm so serious, dude. I mean, I believe that you're serious. You're just stupid. Fried chicken actually makes me sick. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Some people are just not cool enough to handle fried chicken, I think. Probably just you know, probably just a skill issue. Challenger's body just isn't prepared to handle the delightfulness of fried chicken. Wait, why am I doing this? I'm accidentally offsetting them. Whoopsie. Well, whatever. I can probably make them even. I'm pretty sure I can make them even. Oh, you know what? You know what? Maybe I'll have them be uneven. I don't know. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Okay. Maybe that'll be cool. What are we doing? We are trying to make this thing work. Let's see if it does now. If I turn this bad boy on, these guys should all start moving in sync with one another. The whole rows are in sync, not the slime itself, but the rows should be in sync. And then you get pushed up. The villagers will get pushed up. I actually think I like that they're gonna be reversed. I think that's kind of neat. So I think we're gonna leave that. And hopefully, my main concern is just that my main concern is if it is, like, you know, broken or not, or if it breaks or not. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm gonna refill these dispensers before making the schematic. For the actual thing, I probably won't need more than a few stacks of arrows in each, or more than like a stack of arrows in each, because like the villagers walk by pretty quickly. But since I'm testing this like repeatedly, I do need a lot of arrows in there. And so, thank goodness for Java's ability to do this. I don't know if you guys play, I don't know how many of you guys play Bedrock, but one of the worst parts about Bedrock is that, or about playing Bedrock in creative mode, is that you can't give yourself more of an item easily on Java. If I middle mouse click, it just duplicates it. And if I middle mouse click and drag, it fills out my whole inventory. And that's just a thing on Java, but on Bedrock, that's just not a thing. And it's really stupid that that's not a thing. There are some nice things about the Bedrock creative inventory that I do really like, but that's one of the things that I really don't like because it's dumb. Who the hell plays Bedrock unless you have no choice? I mean, to be fair, Challenger, that is the majority of people who play Bedrock. Most people playing Bedrock are just people on phones. Who probably, well, I mean, some of them maybe play, like, some of them maybe have no problem playing Bedrock, but like almost everyone playing Bedrock is on a phone or a console. Minecraft is Minecraft. One version may be better, but Minecraft beats no Minecraft. I agree. Yeah, that's a W take right there. Minecraft definitely beats not having Minecraft. All right, let's make this Bouncy Castle V7. All right, and let's put down a bunch of villagers and see how they do this time. Wait, did I actually make it any easier over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, I made it slightly easier here, and then I changed this. And otherwise, it's mostly the same. Oh, and I changed this as well. So we're gonna see I don't believe that there are any spots here that the villager can actually get stuck. I don't believe there are any, like, water areas that like, you know, would keep the villager perfectly in place. Like, sometimes you can, if you have the water flowing into each other, it'll just stay in the middle, but I don't think that we have that issue. Depends on the computer also. I play Bedrock on PC because Java's just unplayable. Do you have mods and stuff do you have, like, performance boosting mods? Because Java is unplayable. Java is very poorly optimized, generally. So you kind of need the mods to make it good. I have a pretty beefy computer, so, like, I could run Minecraft without mods, but without performance boosting mods, my Minecraft runs would not be able to, I wouldn't be able to do things like Village Game, man. Oh, we got exactly 456. We love to see it. It's awesome. I don't have audio context. Did Dash just throw up gang signs? What did I do? What did I even do on... Did I do anything with my hands? I don't remember doing anything with my hands, man. Thinking about getting a 5060 Ti. Cool. I hope it's good. I don't really know much about the 5060 Ti, to be honest. Ready to start the timer. There we go. All right, timer is started. Villagers are getting knocked up, and the pause. They're not getting knocked up. That sounds like they're getting pregnant. That's not what I meant. Okay, but they are getting launched. They are, in fact, getting launched upwards. You know, wind charges would be so expensive. But wind charges would be fun to have periodically, just to knock villagers around. Okay, let's see. This should... Okay, beautiful. This is preventing them from standing there. This will hopefully make them play the game a little bit faster. We have a few over here that are being cringe, but otherwise they should be good. Did I make the schematic? I can't remember if I actually made the schematic or not. What's this called? Bouncy Castle? When did I make this? I made this at 48, which was 3 minutes ago. So I think I did make the schematic. These villagers might go. I don't know. What's up, Okalena? How's it going? Wind charges do deal damage. Well, what you can do that I was thinking is I could put the... I'm pretty sure what you can do is, didn't I figure this out with, like, pressure plates or something? You can do wind charges in here, and then that. Although I guess it would do damage. I suppose you're right. Whee! 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 Alright, we're 2.5 minutes in almost. Oh god, I forgot to get rid of the blocks. This whole test is, well, rip. This whole test is stupid. I forgot to get rid of the blocks I put here after 5 minutes passed. None of them were even trying. Alright. Let me stop this machine from going. Kill the arrows. It's only shot a few from each, so that's fine. All right, we should be good now. All right. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, I forgot to stop my timer. All right, let's start this bad boy. And then I'm ready to start my timer as soon as the trapdoor's open. There we go, timer is started. I love the way that the arrows that have already landed get bounced back up to hit them. I think that's really fun. Oh my gosh. Also, it's really fun when a big group of them gets launched into the air. Like, I don't know. I think this game is so, like, is so silly looking that I love watching it. It's like, look at them. Look at them all jumping into the air. All of them getting flung into the air is so silly. This game is less silly. This game is like, if you get knocked off, they just start, it's less like, wee! It's more like, ow. You know? Oh, why is this guy being an idiot? He can climb up! Rip. That guy was just stupid. Oh god, I forgot to get rid of the blocks here. Oh goodness gracious. Hold on, I'm actually dumb. I'm actually stupid. I'm just gonna keep the test going because I feel like I noticed early enough that it's not a huge problem. But definitely don't make that mistake. Oh, I suppose my timer's off by like 30 seconds now. Easy chat games. Well, good for you. Not everyone thinks it's so easy. Oh, that guy just got pushed off. Oh, but he got back on. Oh, but he got back off. Oh, some of them are really smart and like get right back on. That's awesome. This game is so chaotic because there are so many of them. Good night, Challenger. With 456 villagers, it's pretty chaotic to watch this game happen. But I don't know, it's so fun. This is one of my favorite games that I've designed, just because it's so fun to just watch the villagers get yeeted around by the slime blocks, you know? What I will probably wind up doing is putting a glass ceiling that's much lower down so that I can, you know, be standing on the glass at like about this Y level or something watching the games happen. And then I might just watch this area from here. I also might put a finish line here. Oh, that would be so fire, wouldn't it? That would actually look really fire if I put a finish line here. And I can do that without like, I don't even need to wait. Finish lines are usually checkered, right? It's like this. Is this how it works? kind of don't remember what a finish line looks like, but I hope that this looks good. I might try and make it sway. That's kind of my thinking, is that it would look nice if it was like kind of hanging down instead of just a flat finish line. But that's something that I'm gonna do after I even see how it looks. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. You may alternate between black and white beds. Oh, that would be cool. I can do that as well, but I'll probably just do the finish line to begin with. But what block would make a nice like string block? I guess like a fence maybe. I'm thinking do like that maybe, and then it's connected to here. You're back. Welcome back, Ghost. We're at like 5 minutes and like 45 seconds at this point. So realistically, some of them would not make it because I'm probably going to cap this game off at 5 minutes. But that's fine. It is what it is. Can a finish line hang? Would a string be able to hang from the middle? No, right? It would have to be there. Am I correct about that? Because if it hung in the middle, then the top part would have nothing supporting it and would just fall over. So I think I'm gonna then build this, but just build it, you know, a couple blocks lower, so that I can have it. I'm thinking either 5 or 4 blocks is probably how tall I want it to be. What's up, KL5? How's it going? Bam. What does that one look like? It goes down first. Boop, boop. So it should be like that then. And then is the top block... Actually, I'm not sure which one would be which, so I'll just do this. Okay, so I'm thinking we do maybe... This is an odd number, right? It's an odd number wide, if I remember correctly. 35 wide, yeah, so it's an odd number. So then I'm gonna do 3, and then we're gonna move down by 1 so that it has some... I think the technical term for it is like swag. I'm pretty sure that like you can say that like a banner has swag, or like a banner swags or something like that. I swear I'm not hallucinating on that. I kind of want to look that up now to make sure that I'm correct. But let me Google it. Banner swag. Banner swags. Does swag mean something with banners, or with like... I could have sworn that I've heard that swag is a term for like the droopiness. Means something with droop. The original meaning of the word swag is directly related to droop. The use of swag dates back to the 16th century when it meant to sag or droop. This sense of the word led to the modern use of the word swag to describe a piece of fabric, like a curtain, that hangs in a decorative drooping curve. I'm so smart, chat. Everyone subscribe right now. Because I know the real meaning of swag. You know me, I know the real meaning of swag. That's a funny sentence. Dash, are you growing facial hair, or have you always been able to, and just haven't seen you in a while? I just haven't shaved in a couple of days. I just go through, I'm just lazy, and so I go like 3 or 4 days without shaving, and then my facial hair grows a little bit. Chat, how does my swag look? Does my swag look good? Dash would look good with a beard. I cannot grow a beard. My facial hair is just the goat, and then I have nothing on my cheeks. I unfortunately have the same facial hair genetics as my dad, who just has a goatee, and he can't grow anything else. Not that my dad's goatee looks bad or anything, I just am not. I just don't really want a goatee. I think I would rather have a full-on beard, but I can't. I'm literally swagging all over the place right now, dude. Holy moly. Oh, that looks pretty cool if you ask me. Is it big enough, though? I suspect I might need to make it bigger. I feel like it looks really small comparatively to the whole thing. I feel like that's my main thing. I'm thinking I make it from here, and I make it like 5 blocks taller or something, however many. This would be 4 blocks taller. I exist? No way. I don't believe you. I honestly don't know why I'm doing this manually. I feel like I could definitely do this with World Edit somehow. Or, well, I could definitely do it on a small section and then copy it. But I'm kind of lazy to try and figure out how to do that right now. It's kind of easier to just do it manually, even though there's definitely a better way to do it. It's gonna look so good, bro. I'm so excited that I thought of this. Having a finish line is so fun. Especially considering... Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe do I add a bottom? Maybe I just add, like, another string coming out right here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now we're cooking, chat. Look at how good that looks. If you disagree, I'm sending you to the slaughter. I think that looks pretty good. I'm not actually sure if I want the bottom, but I like it. I like that you can see that there's a finish line at the end. I think that looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, there are so many arrows. There are so many arrows, and they're not despawning either, because they're getting periodically shot up by the slime blocks. Oh, I have to fill these guys up again. Pause. 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 Nobody clip that. I have to fill these dispensers up with arrows. That didn't sound sus. Don't clip that. It's a normal thing to say, because I am a normal person. Boop. 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 All right. Yeah, and then once I do this, I will make a schematic of the whole thing, and we'll test it again. It should. Yeah, I think I need to test it again anyway because I had the issue with the terracotta that I left there, but it should be pretty good. It should be most of the way done. Like, the only things that I really could do at this point is, if I wanted to, I could maybe give the villagers like the speed effect at the beginning so that they like go through it a little bit faster and less of them die due to not making it through the course in 5 minutes. Because that I think is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna have it. There's gonna be a time limit of 5 minutes. And I want the villagers are gonna need to get through the obstacle course within that 5 minutes, or else they'll be eliminated. That does make me wonder. I wonder if there are any redstone clocks out there. Probably not, that are not enormous. They're probably all huge. So what I might do, maybe I could build some sort of timer that in some sort of like hourglass that like has like a light that ticks up so that there's like something visually. What's up, Ghost? How's it going? You know, I don't actually know if Pesto's coming over tonight or not. If she isn't, that's kind of sad, but I also am busy, or I also have like plenty of studying to do for a midterm that I have coming up, so. Oh, actually, based on her location, she is at home, which I didn't know that she was. Why is she at home right now? So I take that as she's probably not coming over. That's sad. Well, it is what it is. What do you think you're doing there, young man? Oh, there's still a bunch of villagers here. Oh, okay. Let me kill these villagers. Kill at E type equals. Ooh, somebody's making like sausage outside. In like in my kitchen, one of my roommates or something, and it smells really good. Okay. Dude, this looks so fire! Chat, doesn't this look so good? I think it looks good. The one thing that I'm wondering is, would it look better with bigger pixels? Like, would it look better if I did like, since it's 3s, if I did like this? Oh, then this is weird, though. That might look worse. No, that definitely looks worse. I don't know, it just like the only thing I don't like about this is it just is like, it looks nice as a finish line, but it also has a lot of like, it's very like, I don't know, there's a lot of different colors. Snow instead of white concrete. Oh, I guess snow is like a brighter color, isn't it? Let me do a small section and see how it looks. You know what? I guess, no, let me just use an axe and just... / replace white concrete with snow. Okay, I needed snow block. Oh, that does look better. Good suggestion. It's just a little bit brighter now, and I like it. Although, wait, alternative question. Hold on. What if I did, what would be a good light source block? That's white. Frog light is kind of the main one I think of, but not sea lantern. What light source blocks do we have? Do we have any that are just pure white? I don't think we do. Am I able to hashtag light source? Powder snow with light behind it could be fire. Would be such a hassle to do. And this game is gonna be played during the day anyway, but it would kind of look fire. What I could do, you know what I could do? I could just put like a few of them instead of all of it being powder snow. Put like the middle line. The middle line is Wait, I don't understand. This is the middle line. And it goes up by 1. Oh no, well, so it would be here if we're going 1 over, but it would be up by 1. But how is that black there? I don't understand. Whatever. I feel like my brain just isn't working because I don't actually think that this is all that complicated. I think I'm just being a little stupid. The powder snow was a very good suggestion, though. Thank you to whoever suggested that. Oh, that looks lovely. Candles? I'm not doing candles, bro. What do you mean they hide easier? It doesn't matter. I don't need them to hide. I'm not really gonna be looking at this side that much, and even if I do, it doesn't matter if it has a couple of blocks. Candles are also not as bright. Could you add a lava ceiling to the pillars a lava ceiling to the stairs and or red light, green light parts? No. Try? No. I like this. I think this looks good. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. This actually looks really fire. The villagers must cross through this section, then go across the treacherous, things, and then they must cross this section. I'll have to come up with good words so that I can explain the game, and then they get to the finish line. Looks fire. It's like a bouncy house. Yes, that is the theme. Doesn't it look beautiful? I'm proud of this bouncy house. I think it looks pretty good. Max Rico cooked to get denied. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how the lava ceiling idea even works. And then red light, green light, I already did red light, green light. I guess you just mean add holes. add holes to it on the stairs? Or do you mean like red light, green light? Do you mean red light, green light like I did in season 2? Or do you mean red light, green light like I did, or like they do in the show? Because if you mean like they do in the show, then it's like literally impossible because villagers are just too stupid. Glad my suggestion worked out. Thank you. I am too. Yeah, it looks great. Okay, let me make a schematic of this. And then we're gonna do like one final run through, and then we can, I mean, yeah, Pesto's not coming over, so I can pretty much stream as far, oh God. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. I'm turning off my face cam. I got a big assignment back and I'm scared. I don't need you guys reading my face if I check this and I did terribly. I'm so scared, chat. Oh God. I definitely didn't do very well because my grade went down significantly. Oh, okay. I got an 82. I'll take it. I'll take an 82. It's not worth a whole lot. Good for a draft is what he wrote. It's a draft. Alright, I'll take it. Dash lost all his scholarships? Oh man. Dash, I'm unadopting you? It's better than mine, I guess. Yeah, I feel, man, I worked hard on that, so it is a little disappointing that I'm only getting a 82, but whatever. Whatever. I worked hard on it, but also at certain points, I got to points where I was like, I know I could make this better, but I just do not care enough to do it because I had already spent like 20 hours, but I already spent a lot of time doing it. So good for a draft is fine. I'll take it. I suppose the reason my grade went down by so much is because there are, I think we have 2 grades in right now. So the fact that one of them was an 82 made me go from like a 94 or something to an 82, like really quickly. Or an 84, because it's just like, I have like, there are like no grades in the portal right now. All right, let's see how this works. It should work exactly the same, to be honest with you. It should be exactly the same as previous iterations, but it just now it just looks better because we have this lovely finish line over there. I'm watching you on YouTube and Twitch. You never know how. I don't know how. How? To make the villagers bounce into the suspended lava, helped by netherwood fences. Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to see them because it would be above. So I'm gonna pass on that. And the game is honestly already deadly enough. I feel like it's fine. I'm fine with it, at least as it is. 44 hours to Hall of Fame. Let's go. So your class in that grade's still an A? No, it's now a B. Tragic. It's okay. We can recover from this. And if we don't, I don't actually really care that much. I have senioritis, bro. The senioritis hits. The senioritis goes crazy. I just wanna be done. If I pass the class, then I'm good. As long as I pass the class, I'm reasonably happy. All right, we got 456. Back to Fishy Games 1. Oh my gosh, Fishy Games 1. All right, let's start this. Wait, I need to get my timer ready because I do want to see how many of them survive. Why can't I? Goddamn. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my phone was being a piece of shit. I want to see how many make it in 5 minutes. All right, starting the timer. I'll name the segments. Oh God. Segment 1, they must pass through the Senor Fishy zone. Segment 2, they must pass through the Jeff the Landshark zone. This is gonna be, these are my name predictions for what Senor Fishy is gonna cook up. Great idea. When will stream end? I got school tomorrow. I don't know when stream will end, to be honest with you. Thank goodness I do not have school tomorrow. I have one more day off from classes. Oh, he might be cooked. Oh, he's out. Oh my gosh, he's alive. Oh, wait. Oh, he almost, I thought he was gonna get hit again. Oh, actually, one of them has died. All right, they're starting to die. This game is interesting because it looks like none of them are gonna die at the beginning, because this part, like, none of them die. But then it gets progressively harder because they take a little bit of damage during each game. And so it's like, by the final game, some of them take half a heart of damage and die, you know? Or not the final game, by the final, like, part, you know? I am not 100% sure if this, I don't know if this could have changed anything. I hope it didn't. All right, we're almost 2 minutes in. We're 1 minute 45 seconds in. We have 2 people. Oh my gosh, they're neck and neck. Who's gonna make it? Oh! We have our first winner. What's your name? Huh. Twitch is so dry. I've been watching the YouTube people on my TV. Fair. Yeah, I mean, I have a much bigger fan base on YouTube, so it kind of makes sense. Listen to me, the stairs of treachery. Maybe. What if I call what if I call this one this one will be the pillars of slime blocks. This one will be the walk of slime blocks. This one will be the flying machines of slime blocks, and this one will be the staircase of slime blocks. I think that those names are so bad that they're kind of funny. We'll see though. Everyone comes to YouTube because I'm here. Yeah, that's so true. Great naming convention, thank you. Or maybe I'll do 3 of them are the, you know, the blank of slime blocks, and then the 4th one will just be like the deadly staircase. Oh, I just watched one of them die, bro. They should get me on Squid Game in real life, or like to be in charge of it, man. And I don't mean the show. Slime blocks. Yeah, the main thing I wanted with the bouncy castle was for pretty much all of the elements. I guess the only, no, you know, every section is related to slime blocks. That was like one of the main things I wanted. I wanted to make sure that slime blocks would be the things that are killing them. I love this finish line, dude. It looks so good. Like, if I turn my brightness way down, it's like illuminated over the rest of the stuff, which is really weird, but... How did you like my Dash Slander 2? Oh, dude, it was great. Okay, we got 30 seconds left, and then I'm gonna have to, then I'm going to cut these guys off. Who will make it? I also, if I want to do 5 minutes and then they cut off, I need to add some sort of system that will, some sort of wall that will pop up. So that's one more thing that I have to do. We got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, this guy was so close, but he's dead. Rest in peace. Sorry guys. I'm very curious how many we're gonna have at the end of this. Bouncy jumpies of doom. Bouncy cylinders that get them from below. Bouncy cylinders that get them from the side. The pushies. Arthritis simulator. Wait, why are there 2 names for some of them? What is arthritis simulator? The pushies. I like the pushies. They have to survive. The pushies. I gotta remember the pushies, because that's a really funny name for a thing that will kill them. And I like the fact that it would be called the pushies. They must survive. What if I did, wait, what if I did the names? What if I come up with 3 really dangerous sounding names and then the pushies? They must survive. The bounces of I don't know, the bounces of something, the bounces of doom. And then the tightrope walk of doom. And then they must survive the flying machines of doom. And then they must survive the pushies. The crowd goes wild. They have to survive the pushies. How are they gonna survive the pushies? How could they do it? He's trying to hide. You know, I have a feeling that these guys don't do anything, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Although, you know what, let's see, how many, all right. We're gonna see how many we have, right? Okay. So see, we got 257. That's a lot of them that are dying. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Oh my god, the pushies. The pushies of doom. 257 is more than I want to die, to be honest. That's 200. And considering how dangerous some of the other games are, I need to figure out a way to make this not kill as many. I think the actual solution is just make this easier to get up somehow. Maybe if I flatten out this top part, since this top part is like nothing anyway, maybe if I flatten it out, then they jump down, then they just have like a little flat area, it'll be easier to get to. The bouncies of death, the walk above the world, the terrifying machines of flight, and the pushies. True. Like my main thing is I think what happens is these guys very commonly, I think what happens is that some of the villagers down here are not able to pathfind to this one, are not able to pathfind up here. Wait, let me check. How many did we have? We have 257. Okay, just remember that number for me, chat. We're trying to improve upon 257. So, if I put this guy here, he's pathfinding over to the, hoppers, or to the composters. He makes it down here, right? I think... Yeah, I think he's just not... He's not really even trying to go up right now. You can see. He's like very slowly making his way up. And now that he's closer, he's gonna start. But I think that the bell is out of his reach, to be honest. I think the bed and the bell are out of his range. Huh. How come he's changing which bed he's going for? Actually, hold on. This is an interesting question. Now I have to test something. Do I need the composters on this section? The beds might be enough. And if they are, I could probably put them lower so that they're closer to the villagers and the villagers can actually find the paths. Man, I'm out of water. This sucks. Dude, my levels of laziness actually know no bounds sometimes. I've thought about before, like, man, I wish I had a water fountain in my room so that I didn't have to get up and walk to the kitchen to get water. But it's like, that is so stupid. Yeah, you can see these guys are not, I don't think they're close enough to actually reach the bed. If I put a bed, let's see. Okay, if I were to... If I were to flatten this, right? I have a schematic of this, so if I mess it up, I should be fine. Hold on. Let me actually clear this water so that it doesn't flow in. Let me just do set red glazed terracotta, right? Okay, so if we set the red glazed terracotta there, we could then pour the water down the same spot, and my hope is that this shouldn't flow backwards. Sorry for the loudness. Shouldn't flow backwards, and it should, if I then move this guy down by a few blocks, or just, I could potentially even put the beds underground here. The villagers should hopefully be capable of pathfinding to it. Let me see. Where can I put the villagers, or the beds, so that they will be within reach? Since this is the finish line, we should be able to use beds and bells, and it should be fine. Let me put them... I suppose I can do that. Okay, so if I replace air with red glazed terracotta, and then I put a bunch of beds on here, right? Put a bunch of beds on here. And then I have the bells ringing. And he goes down there. Let's see. They all start pathfinding to the bells. Beautiful. And they eventually pathfind into the water. All right, now the question is, will they reach from here? I'm not sure if it's that they don't hear the bell or that they don't hear or that they can't see the bed, or potentially both. But let's try putting a bell right here and see if it's about them being out of reach of the bell. It seems like they're out of reach of the bed. Dang it. It's really annoying. All right, in that case, I think I need to shift everything over by a few blocks, which is annoying and is gonna take forever. The reason I need to shift it over is because I want the villagers need to be able to access the bells from the end of this water, right? So what we need to do then is we need to have the water start like right here, which is difficult because there's redstone right here. What's up, Kevin? How's it going? Where is he going? Interesting that he started pathfinding downwards. I wonder at what point can they see the beds? Okay, they can definitely see the beds from here. Can they see the beds from here? No. Huh. You know what I wonder? Okay, wait, this is an interesting question. What if I just put the beds way lower down? Would they see? I don't think that the height matters. So, in theory, this is just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. But let me try something. Let me cook. Let me cook. Okay, so villager standing right here, right? Let's assume this block. Then this to here is about 48 blocks. So if I put the beds right on here, if I put the beds here, villagers are starting to pathfind to them, but then they seem to be turning around sometimes. What's up, Jacob? I'm thinking that maybe I could put the beds maybe if I put the beds a bit higher up, because what I'm thinking here is now the problem is that from here to here is 21, but then you add the diagonals to like here. If you figure out how is there like a distance command? That's distribution, isn't it? / distance from, oh cool, okay. So if we look at the distance from this block to this block, let's say. Okay, that's fine. What about if we go to like here? That's still fine. Or like here. Also still fine. Okay, then in theory it would be fine, right? Because they should be able to pathfind up to 48 blocks away. Oh, actually, it just got bigger there. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let's try up here. I would think this might be the furthest. It's fairly far. All right, well, so let's just try. Let's try putting them higher up and see if that makes any difference. Oh, weird. Let's put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks off the ground. How about that? Set blue concrete. Okay, and then we're just gonna put down a bunch of these beds, right? As far as I know, the villagers do not actually need to have the ability to get to them to want to go to them. All right, let me kill all these villagers. And so now, spawn in this villager, right? He is not trying to get to the beds. That's annoying. That is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. That complicates things. What are you doing eating? I feel like Jams might have been asking me, although I don't know. We're trying to make these villagers pathfind up this hill. They don't really want to, though. Most of them just want to pathfind to this guy. If I put a bed here... Okay, so this is definitely within reach of them. Because they're all going and pathfinding to here. Okay, so then let's see. If I put a bed right... Beds are blocks that aren't moved by pistons. So if I squeezed a bunch of beds right here, I could maybe get them to jump. I could maybe do something with this. Let's see. Okay, so they're going up. Let's see if they go up from the very bottom. Let me kill these guys, and let's spawn them in over here. Why are they all standing perfectly still? Oh, because of this bell. Okay, so that's the problem. What game is he making? This is the first game. It is a bouncy castle. It's a bouncy castle, and they have to get through it. It's like a bouncy castle obstacle course, and they have to get through it in 5 minutes or they die. Okay, so they're going. I am not sure if the villagers will be able to hear the bell from here. Yep, they definitely can't. So if I put a bell, like right here, That was being wrong. Can they hear this? What about a bell, like... right here. Made a slight upgrade to my double monitor setup. Now the second monitor doesn't prevent my Mac from charging. Oh, nice. That sounds nice. Sounds good. Alright, let's see. So, I need visualizers for where... I need a visualizer for, like, oh, this bell's radius is this big. You know? Not actually sure if something like that exists, though. I don't think it does. Villager AI is so complicated that even with the AI pathfinding, you know, tools that I have, it's like still difficult to actually see what I'm doing. These guys are now hearing the bells and getting frozen. Okay, that's unfortunate. So one thing that's fun is if a villager gets within the radius of a bell but there are 0 beds, the villagers freeze in place. And so the villagers are hearing this bell. The villagers are hearing this bell, but they're not close enough to the bed. Oh, you know what? So what if I just put the bell directly next to the beds? That seems like that would make logical sense to try. You should see, these guys should start moving in a second, I think. If I just put a bunch, I'm gonna do a bunch of them because that way the distance of all the bells should be the same. Set observer facing up, and then we're gonna put an observer facing down. And then we're gonna put a bunch of bells. These guys are still frozen. Let's try with a new set. Trying to get to the composters at least, bro. Like most of them, I don't know, they like don't even bother going to the composters. At least a lot of them. Okay, they didn't freeze. Now they are frozen, maybe. No, they're not frozen yet. I'm not sure if they can see those beds or not, though. Oh, I forgot about the beds I put up here, because these beds were too far away, weren't they? You can do a 5 bed now? Oh, nice. That's lovely. Good for you. The bells. Do I have room to put composters here? Or not composters, observers here? I should be able to put observers here. And then I just need to see if that actually is close enough. I need to Oh, this is so hard, man. The problem is that I need to have the composters close enough, or I need to have the bell and the bed close enough that the villagers can hear it, but not so far that they get stuck. Okay, now they're climbing. And this one, oh, and they're going to these ones as well. Some of them appear to be frozen, though. I'm not actually sure why they would be frozen. Because they have beds that they can go to. Oh no, I think it's just that they've made it to the place that they want to go. Okay, so what we need then is we need to have the water. We need to have water flow down from like this block, but it was so much nicer when I was having them go up the whole thing. Oh, this is tricky. I'm not sure how to get them. I'm not sure how to get them from here down that hill. 'Cause most of them are making it here and like, oh, we found our spot. Why would we move? You know? And like that's a problem. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing my headphones like this, it's because these headphones give me a headache. They suck. I'm not gonna lie. They are not good headphones, and I didn't realize, but they only had like a 7-day return window, so I'm kind of just stuck with them now. There are two main problems. One main problem is the best way I can describe it is a nipple on the inside of this cuff, right? This ear, there's a nipple right there, and it's this hard piece of metal that is used for like active noise cancellation, and I don't need active noise cancellation. All it does for me is it has this little tiny piece of metal that is just constantly jabbing into my ear. So that's fun. Then the other thing is the clamping force on this is too high, and it has stayed like this forever. I read online, right, that if you put it over something that's as big as your head or bigger for like a long period of time, the clamping force will go down. I have now put it on. I've put it on these two boxes, right? I have these two boxes that I put it over together. This is definitely wider than my head is. You can see that. Still terrible. I've been doing this for like 2 weeks. Still, it just refuses to get. It refuses to not hurt. To like get looser. And I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna break it if I just do it by hand, but like I need it to not hurt my head. So, I would not recommend these if you have... No, I wouldn't recommend them at all, I don't think. I think the only way that you could wear these comfortably is if you have really small ears. And it's crazy because these were like the highest rated ones that I could find. Like, that's why I got them, because I did my research and they were supposed to be really good. But like, unless you have tiny ears, these are gonna be uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure. What is Hall of Fame? Hall of Fame is if you've watched the stream for 1 week worth of hours, you are able to... If you've watched the stream for 1 week worth of hours, you can get a plot in the Hall of Fame, and the Hall of Fame is a cool... It's a plot in my world. It's a 9x9x9 plot, or is it 7x7x7? I can't remember. I think it's 9 by 9 by 9. And you get to build in it using your channel points. So like over a long period of time, you can like build a house in your Hall of Fame plot. What's up, cat? So it's basically for like the people who are like super fans and watch me for a long, long time. Okay, so right here is where we need the water slide to start. And it really sucks because it would be so nice if the water slide was like this, but I'm not gonna be able to mirror it, or I'm not gonna be able to match it up like this. So I'm gonna have to start the water slide a bit earlier than I wanted to. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to hook up this redstone so that it still works. With my main thinking is what should be possible for me to do. It should be doable for me to put a slime block here and move this down by 1, because that shouldn't exceed the piston push limit. And then I can move it down so that I can have the water slide. If you don't have Hall of Fame, you hate Dash and don't want him to be happy. So true. That's so true. Do that. Okay, so in theory, it should be doable now to have the water slide going a little bit. However, we now need to figure out what to do about this wiring, because the wiring is weird. I might wind up just removing the top one if it's like impossible for me to get the wiring down. But what it should be is it should be set air, and then set air. Set air. Set air. There we go. And now I need to make the staircase that goes all the way down. So that's, yeah, this is where things become tricky. I hate this. Let's see, is there any, oh yeah, there's actually some room. I can definitely just move this in by a few blocks. This shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, because they're all of them are far enough out. Yeah, even this one, I could just do like this and then move this one block in. And then boom. And that should be fine. And then that means I should be able to have, hopefully, I need to build the torch tower right here, then. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. So yeah, this will be the torch tower right here. And if all is correct, it should. Okay. So the only problem now is this top one. I have no idea where I'm gonna put the wiring for, And I think because the game is already killing a lot of them and I really don't know how I'm gonna fit the wiring in this, I think I'm just gonna remove this top row. And it's just gonna be a little bit unfortunate that I have to remove the top set of them. But it's fine. This game kills plenty of villagers. This will reduce the amount that it kills by a little bit, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. I have my post-it note that I tried to read. I have my post-it note that I try to read that is that basically says, remember Dash, villagers are really, really stupid. So don't get mad if you have to compromise, because that's literally been the name of the game since Village Game 1. You had to compromise. You couldn't get everything to work exactly as you wanted it to because villagers are stupid. And I kind of forget that sometimes and need to remember that, so. So I have a post-it note to remind me of that. How are we looking? We're getting there. We're getting there. I believe, you know what, I should honestly check this before I go any further. But I'm pretty sure that, no, I'm not pretty sure. I'm hoping that this will work. I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure because I really am not, but I am hopeful that this will work. Please upload long-form videos. This is the first time I'm actually begging a content creator to give some content. I am working on it. You begging doesn't actually do anything though, because like my long-form videos take a while to make, and asking me to do them isn't gonna make me do them any faster. I take my time with my videos so that they're good. Okay, so that should have started all of them. Okay, that started all of them. That's good. Are we still covered on every block? Oh no, now there are some blocks that are available, but you know what? I don't even care. It's fine. Okay. So, in theory, the theory that I have is that if I put these blocks here, right? Okay, so here's the theory. This is just a theory, a game theory. But we're gonna set observer facing down. Nope, facing up. Bam. What game is this? This is Bouncy Castle. Or I might call it Obstacle Course. But it's basically, I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory. It's a bouncy castle obstacle course. Set bell. Okay, that's fine. And then if I put a bunch of beds, will the villagers please pathfind up to the top? And then if I drop some water down, will they please water slide down to the bottom? That's all I need of them. Okay. So some of them, a few of them are going for the trapdoors and whatnot. They make it down to here. Let's see, will the bells please bring them to the top? Oh, they're going. They're going to the top. I'm not sure if it's any faster, but hopefully it is. Because I kind of need it to be. Let me get rid of this also. I don't don't think I need this. Make them shitty, I will watch them anyway, bro. It doesn't need to be like you are designing the best farm or the craziest stuff in the world. We just want a regular long form video that you created. I actually kind of disagree with that. I feel like part of my brand is that I do really cool stuff. So if I just pooped out like a really bad long form video, like I don't think people would appreciate that. That being said, I do have some videos that are like lower effort in the works, but it's just a matter of I just don't have the time to make lots of shorts, which is my main source of income and my main thing that I do, and also make lots of long form videos. So I have to choose one or the other, and I've chosen to do shorts mostly. And I work, you know, during streams and stuff, I work on making long form, but it takes a while to make long form videos. What is this game? Dude, I answered that like 2 minutes ago. I answered like you, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that anyone else asked me that. This is Bouncy Castle Obstacle Course. Alright, almost done with this staircase. And maybe this will help. I'm glad I made a schematic of the older versions because there's a possibility that I just revert back if this doesn't work or if this isn't any better. Just really hoping that this will allow them, that the bells will cause them to go up the hill faster. Boop, boop. Boop. Doesn't the long video secure more income? It depends. If you make a lot of them, long form videos are supposed to make more money. But in my experience, even when I pour my like heart and soul into long form videos, sometimes they flop. And if a long form video that I spent months on flops, then I'm cooked. And I don't have that many ideas for long form videos that wouldn't take months to make. Most of my long form video ideas would take a long time, or do take a long time. And so shorts are much more reliable because if I make a short that flops, I spent like a couple hours making that. If I make a long form that flops, I spent like many hours making that, and that's a lot bigger of a deal. Okay, why are they not pathfinding to the bells? I'm wondering if I put the beds below. I could put the beds on this block, and that would maybe be closer. Or that should be closer. Oh yeah, look at that. Now they're coming. Water costs pathfinding points, aka they don't want to get near it. It seems like they're fine with getting near it because they're jumping into the water. You are correct though, but they are jumping into the water, thankfully. Where are you? Where is this guy going? He's like running down the hill. See, I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing is the problem. This is within, like, I'm almost 100% sure that this is within 48 blocks. Let's do /distance from here and then we do 2, 2 here. Oh, that's actually 48. I don't know if the algorithm is Manhattan or not, but if it is, then that is 48 blocks. So I suppose it would probably be better for us to move this. Perhaps I can move it down by like 2 blocks. And now maybe this will be close enough that they'll all pathfind to it. I mean, I'm seeing the green dots, which is a good sign. Why is this top row just not even moving anymore? Oh, because I'm actually stupid? That's why. What the fuck? What's happening here? Why is this flashing like this? Oh, because of this? Damn it. Oh, I suppose I can just get rid of those middle ones. How many minigames did you design until now? I don't even know. I can't remember. I've designed a few though. I've already designed a number of them. They just need to be like perfected, and that takes a while. Look at clips when you've come to a spot where you're kind of fine and need a small break. I'm gonna end stream in like a minute anyway, because I'm very much over this, and I need to go to sleep and not work on this for a while, or for like at least until tomorrow. Okay, so my question, or my wonder here, why do they turn around sometimes? Is an important thing to wonder. Oh, you know, maybe you're right about the water. About the water being a problem. Maybe they would do better if I replaced it with like a trapdoor that dropped them into water. But I really don't feel like doing all that. All right, let's kill these guys and let's just run. Let's run this game with. Let's run the game with 456 and just see if we have any different outcome, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna have any different outcome. It might be worse. It might totally be worse, and if it is, I'm gonna be very sad. All right. Still streaming? Yeah, I kind of got caught up doing this and trying to get it to work. Okay. So I'm going to... All villagers are dead. feel like I probably have enough by now. Villager glowing 1 0 true. Nope. I can get a few more. All right, perfect. That's a good sign. I got exactly 456. All right, so we're gonna set a 5-minute timer. Oh, my game is running out of memory. Let me relaunch. They try to path, but piston move update their path to a different spot. I am not sure. I should probably stop the pistons that are on the top just to make sure that that's not causing any issues. Hi from Seattle. Hi from not Seattle. From elsewhere in the United States. 6 7. What does that have to do with anything? You know, earlier today, I heard the 6-7 song for the first time. I genuinely had not, I don't know how, but like, considering it's like such a popular meme, I had not actually heard the original. I had just heard people say the word 6-7. All right, let me, PNF. Okay. Let me turn off these guys. Because, yeah, I do suspect, or I do imagine that it's not supposed, that this could be impacting something. All right. Pancakes are better? Nah, waffles are way better, bro. You're tripping. Waffles are crunchy. Now I want a waffle, dude. All right. Let's start this. Start, and then I have my timer ready for as soon as the trapdoor opens. All right, 5 minutes are on the clock. Hopefully I don't have any mistakes. If I do, I might just end stream and give up and cry. Flying Nugget is 75 hours ahead of you? Dang, that's actually nuts. I love watching them get launched. Say what you will about this game and it potentially not working that well, but I love watching them get launched into the air. It's so fun. Also, the finish line looks great. Glad we went with the finish line. Also, this water, you know, it depends on the results of this test, but we may, but if it doesn't work, right? If some of the stuff doesn't work, like if they don't pathfind up this hill any faster, we at the very least got like 2 things done today. We got the water placed here and we built that. It's not a lot, but it's better than literally accomplishing nothing. So I will take it. If that's all we accomplish, I will take it. All right, let's see. Will these guys pathfind up the hill? That guy does look like he's pathfinding up the hill. Okay. Looks to me like some of them are pathfinding up the hill. Not all of them, but it might be an improvement. I don't know. We're gonna find out. What's my favorite food? Apple pie. I missed it. Oof. Okay, yeah, so the water is definitely a thing that I'm gonna need to fix or improve in some way, because I do think it's being a problem that the villagers really don't want to go into the water. And even though that's like the only place, that's like where they're supposed to go, but I think I need to add a trap door that drops them into the water, and that will probably make it work better, because I have a theory that is that we're going to have less make it this time, because they're just not going to want to walk into the water. They keep turning around because they don't want to go into the water. Is this the final run for Squid Game? Absolutely not. Not even close. I'm gonna tick sprint. No, actually I'm not. I can't even anyway right now. The lag is too bad. When is the official Villager Games happening? No idea. At some point in the future. Okay, a couple of them have made it down now. We have 352, and we are 3 minutes in. We only have like 5 of them that have made it, presumably because of the water. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's the water's fault. You better look at clips before you end stream. Maybe. 331. It's interesting that the TPS, my TPS is not going down like at all. I'm wondering, let me kill these arrows and see if this helps. It did help a little bit. We have like 10 that have made it. This is way worse. I wonder what are the amount of them that actually go through versus don't go through. Oh, I didn't actually turn this off. Oh, well, I turned it off, but then it turned back on when I flipped the switch. We already have less. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a massacre, bro. We have a minute left, and we are not gonna hit. We're gonna be, it's gonna be at like 100. We're gonna have like 100 of them that made it. I'm really hoping that it's due to the water, because otherwise I just spent a lot of time today doing this for nothing. I appreciate your attempt to read chat while playing. That's dedication. That's an AI generated message. All right, we got 10 seconds left, and then I'm putting up the wall. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Now it's time to start killing them. Let me fly over here and just turn this machine off. Oop. Sorry guys, you took way too long. You guys are still back here, bro? Dude, they took like 30 minutes to do like one level. And by 30 minutes, I mean 5. But like that was like one small part that they took 5 minutes to do. That's insane. $88. Oh god, that's awful. Alright. Well, I'll have to tinker with this off stream, and hopefully we can make it. Hopefully it'll be better next time. Hopefully it is a matter of the water getting removed will make them a lot more likely to climb up the hill. Check clips. Oh god, okay. Apparently I'm an AI now. Dude, there's no way that that's a real thing you said. That was the most AI generated message in the world. Hold on. Okay. But if or not, but if it is, then that is 48 blocks. So I suppose it would or not, but if it is, then that is 48 blocks. I feel like that wasn't that important to make me check it on stream, but okay. Thank you. Swear it's real. Alright, well, I believe you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry that we didn't get the games working better, or sorry that it didn't really work out, but I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Bye, guys.